Hi, and welcome back to CordcuttersLI. We have a good one here for you today. I have been waiting for this. Mecool has come out with the new 4K TV stick called the KD3. It comes with Google TV over Android TV 11, which puts it in the field all by itself. Netflix 4K certified, folks. We're going to take a look and see how it performs. We're going to see what's in the box. We're going to see what it can do, what it can't do. The fine people over at Mecool sent me one of these to check out and to let you know all about it. I really appreciate them supporting a small channel like mine. That said, I'm not going to pull any punches. If there's something I don't like about this, I'll let you know. And if you stay tuned to the end of this video, I have an exclusive discount code that you can save 10% off of one of these. If you're ready to take a look and see what's in the box and how it works, let's go. If you're in the market for a VPN service to help you stay connected and protected while streaming, have a click on one of the links in the description below. Doing so not only gets you a great discount on your next VPN subscription, it also helps to support the CordcuttersLI channel. Okay, first a real quick look at what's in the box. You have the KD3 stick itself. You have a short extension cable for the HDMI connection to the back of your television. Comes with a 3-foot or so micro USB cable. This is a demo product, so they sent me a UK power adapter, but have no fear, even if you are in the US, they're telling me that they do ship with your appropriate power adapter, so there's no worries there. Here we have the remote, which has 4 pre-programmed buttons, one for YouTube, Netflix, Prime Video, and Disney. You have your all your typical buttons, again with the Google Assistant voice button as well. All right, so let's have a quick look at the specs of the Mecool KD3 4K streaming stick. The other devices that come the closest to it would be probably the Amazon Fire Stick 4K Max or the Chromecast with Google TV. All of these have quad-core processors. The Mecool KD3 has the latest version of the S905 processor. They all have 2 gigs of RAM, and the KD3 and the 4K Max both have DDR4, which is the latest version or the fastest version of RAM that's available for these devices. So it's a little bit of an edge there over the Chromecast. They all have 8 gigs of RAM. The one key point that stands out here that you can see pretty easily is that the KD3 has Android TV 11. They both have, the Chromecast and the Mecool KD3 both have the official Google TV interface on top of Android TV, but the KD3 has Android TV version 11. Chromecast with Google TV has Android TV version 10. They're all within $10 or $12 in price, and like I said at the beginning, with the discount code that the CordcuttersLI subscribers will get, it'll bring all 3 of these down within $5 of each other. So it really boils down to what you like, the Android interface versus the Fire OS interface, and if you feel that the KD3 is a bit better than the Chromecast, being that it has Android TV 11. Okay, so here we are at the Mecool KD3 4K TV stick home screen. It should look familiar to you if you're familiar with Android TV or the Google TV interface of the Chromecast with Google TV. You have here the 12 app favorites bar here in the middle, and all the way to the right you have this box that kind of went away on the latest version of the Chromecast with Google TV, where you can see all the apps that you have. On the Chromecast, they actually did away with that button, and you need to go all the way up here to the top and click on apps to see all of your apps. I don't know if this will stay on the KD3 or not, but for now it's there. Just scrolling around the interface a little bit, it does have some pretty good responsiveness to it. It seems to be moving around as quickly as I can. I'll go ahead and hold down the button here, and yeah, as you can see, it just moves along as fast as I can move around, and there's really no lag at all. Let's go ahead and take a look at the settings. We go into System and then move down to Storage. You'll see that you have a total of 4.6 gigs free. This is after the built-in apps and all the other stuff that the system apps and so on are in there. As I said earlier, you have 8 gigs of storage total. You have 4 gigs of internal shared storage available, of which you have 2.5 available after you've just installed the basic apps that come with the device. So you don't have a lot of storage here left over, but it is very easy to add storage to this device, and I'm going to show you that in a little bit. Next, we'll move over to About, and you can move down here. You can see it's the 4K Google TV stick, and we're running Android TV OS version 11. Now let me go ahead and open up some of these apps and show you how fast they open. And let's see what happens when we open up Netflix. I'm going to hit the Netflix button on the remote. So that did take a bit of time, perhaps a little bit longer than what would happen on the 4K Max, but certainly not too bad. Let's go ahead and out of Netflix, and we'll open up Prime Video and see what that looks like. Prime Video usually opens up a bit quicker than Netflix, and here we are. So that's pretty good. Not bad. Let's move around a little bit in the app. As I'm scrolling through, it's not quite as fast as it was out there on the home screen. A little bit of lag here. This is something that I don't really see on the higher end boxes like the NVIDIA Shield, but probably very similar to what I would see on the Chromecast with Google TV. And if you've seen my earlier video on the 4K Max compared to the old 4K Fire Stick, I go through a lot of these types of things here, so you can take a look and see how that compares, so you have an idea from one to the other. And we'll go back to the home screen and open up YouTube and see how quickly that opens. And not too bad. Scroll around. Again, definitely kind of keeping up with me without much of a problem. I tested this earlier on my 4K TV. I was able to play without any issues whatsoever. 4K movies, 4K trailers on YouTube, 4K content on Netflix. All of that stuff works just fine. This interface that I have right now is connected to my capture device, so I'm unable to show you 4K content here, but you'll have to take my word for it. There is no issue with any lag or anything while streaming 4K content on this device. Next, I'm going to show you how easy it is to add storage to this device. So with just 2.5 gigs of storage, before you really get to install any of your favorite apps, you'll soon see that you're going to run out of space before long. So it's very easy to add storage to your Mecool KD3, and the way you do that is use a OTG cable like this. And in my case, I'm going to be using a 16 gigabyte Sandisk USB drive. All of these things are relatively inexpensive and available on Amazon. I'll put some links down in the description below the video. You connect them like this. One part of the OTG cable goes to the USB port on the side of the Mecool stick. The other end, you'll plug your Sandisk or whatever USB drive you have into it. And the other one is where you put the power from your wall adapter. Once it's all set up, you're ready to go. So I've plugged it all in and I'm powering it back up with the USB drive attached with my OTG cable. So it says at the top, Sandisk USB drive. So you move over to the right and go down here. It says tap to set up the Sandisk USB drive. So you have two options here. You have just browse, where you can look at the stuff that's on the drive if there's anything on it. Mine is empty. Or you can set up as device storage. So if you don't do anything, you're going to have available external storage that you can save stuff to from your apps. However, if you want to add more system storage to install apps on and so on, you want to go ahead and choose the option that says set up as device storage. So let's go ahead and do that. It's going to give you a little warning and let you know what it's doing. Click format. A little warning at the top that says don't remove. It's kind of obvious. You don't want to be disconnecting anything while this is going on. This will just take a couple of moments. Depending on how large the drive is, it might take longer if it's a very large drive. But again, you do need to format it with FAT32 file system. If you have larger than 32 gigabytes of size for your external drive, you're going to need to use an application on your computer to format it with FAT32. And if you need some help with that, leave some comments down there. I do have a free download on my website that will let you do that. So now it says move data to Sandisk USB drive. You can either do this now or you can move it later. I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to say move later because I don't really have anything on this device yet that I want to move. So we'll say move later. So now that we've done that, go ahead and hit the home button and we'll take another look at the storage that's available now. So we'll go down to System, move over to Storage. So now you have 15 gigs available for extra stuff. And I'll let you know that down at the bottom here. All right, so here we are at Asphalt 8. I'm a horrible driver, so just keep that in mind. Oh, nice. We'll hit a little ramp. Oh, nice. Did I say I was a horrible driver? That's fine. That was a nice trick I did though, huh? I have to say, this is performing really well. I have a Microsoft Xbox gamepad that I'm using, connected with Bluetooth. And, oh, wow. We'll pretend that didn't happen. This game actually works very well on this KD3. I don't see any lag at all in my control. I'm able to do pretty much whatever I want. Let's hit some jumps here. Nice. So Asphalt 8 is a rather large game. I've been told that I shouldn't even attempt to install this game unless you add storage. Now that I have added the storage and I've installed that game, let's see what we have in the way of storage available. So we'll go down to System, go down to Storage. So if you move all the way over here and go down to Asphalt 8, move down, it'll tell us that we're using 2.3 gigabytes of the Sandisk USB drive. So this is exactly what we want. We don't want to use up all the storage on our KD3 internal storage that it came with. We've added a bunch of storage and now we're using it. So let's go ahead and add another game. This is a game that's similar to a game when I was a kid called Frogger, where you had to cross the streets and stuff. I'm not very good at it. Like I said, I already warned you about that. But it's working as well as it, there's no lag at all. Okay. Okay, so the last question that you might have is, can we sideload apps on the Mecool KD3? I think the answer to that is yes. I haven't done it yet, but let's give it a try. I did already go ahead and install the Downloader app, which is where we will start to install most of our third-party apps from. So let's move down to Downloader and open that up. From here, we'll go ahead and enter the CordcuttersLI downloads page shortcode, which is 61187 61187. Go down and hit enter. That will redirect us to the CordcuttersLI.com/downloads page. And once you get there, you're going to want to scroll down. Let's install one of my favorite apps that I think most devices should have is the DefSquid APK. Hopefully you've seen that video that I did on that a while back. We'll go ahead and download and see if this will install and if we have to jump through any hoops. So as I expected, it's telling us that we need to go into the settings to allow this to happen. So we'll click settings, move down to downloader and select that. Basically, this is letting us know that you're going to let the downloader app install unknown or third-party apps. So let's hit the back button after changing that. Now we go to install and it will install that app just fine. Click done. And now if we move all the way over, go to see all, we'll see that we have the DefSquid app at the bottom and it works. Again, if you haven't seen DefSquid, do check that out. You'll like it. Works on all the devices. Okay, so there you have it. The Mecool KD3 4K TV stick. I have to say, I'm pretty impressed with it. It works every bit as well as the Chromecast with Google TV. It plays games better than I thought it would. It really performs pretty well. If I have to say anything that I'm not completely happy with, it does take a little bit longer to open up apps like Netflix, and scrolling around within some of those streaming apps, it's a little bit sluggish, but not really bad at all. As I said earlier, I have a discount code for the CordcuttersLI subscribers. And if you go to their website, I definitely put a link in the description down below. Go to that website, buy anything on that site, you'll find the KD3. Put in the discount code CCLI for CordcuttersLI. That'll get you 10% off anything you buy at the Mecool website. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. I had fun bringing it to you. If you have any comments that you'd like to share, please go ahead and put them down there. As always, I appreciate a thumbs up on the video. Please share it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel. And thank you very much for doing all of the above. If you enjoyed today's video, please do click the like button below. And if you want to see more videos when they come out for CordcuttersLI, please subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.